fourth Sunday of 2022. How is everyone's resolutions doing? Yeah, it's not good when you get a laugh at that point. So what is a resolution really, right? It's a promise to yourself that you're gonna eat more vegetables or get more sleep or drink more water or whatever it was that you promised yourself you'd do. Did anyone make any resolutions? I think we're getting to the age where we're getting smart enough not to. Sir, it was already dead.
Yeah, I did.
You did? What did you pick? Would you be willing to share? You can say no.
No.
Okay. That's fair enough. I think that one of the things that is challenging, right, is that we make promises, whether it's to ourselves or to other people, and at the time we make them, our intention is that, you know, we're going to go for it, we're going to do our best. But there may come a point, and maybe it's the fourth Sunday in January, maybe it's later, maybe it's earlier, that we realize we can't keep them. And then what do we do? Make another resolution?
Give up.
Give up? Sure. Change the commitment, exactly, that it's going to go from 100% to something lower. And sometimes we just have to tell the people who are kind of counting on our promises, you know, I thought I could pull this off, but I'm not going to be able to walk with you every day for the next year. We'll have to work something else out. In the scripture reading for today, Jesus went to the synagogue in Nazareth, where he grew up, and it was his custom to attend. And in those days, they didn't necessarily have religious leaders, so they would invite someone to read the Torah and then reflect on it. So Jesus stands up and he reads, "The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to proclaim the good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." And I'll just add that that year of the Lord's favor is the way that they would refer to the year of Jubilee in the Old Testament, and that's why I picked the picture that was on the beginning of your bulletin. When Jesus had finished reading, he rolls up the scroll and hands it back to the attendant, and he sits down, which is how they preached in those days. I didn't know that. So everyone's waiting for him to reflect on the scripture. And what he says is, "Today this scripture is fulfilled in your hearing." And it made me realize, you know, Jesus himself was a promise from God. And it was a promise that God kept. And even if we can't always keep the promises we make, God sticks with us. And those promises are promises we can actually build our lives around. So join me in prayer. Loving God, thank you for keeping your promises to us. Help us to keep our promises to others. Help us to admit it when we can't keep our promises. And help us to make it better when others relied on us.